Everyone uses battery in daily life, so we are focusing on recondition battery and extend the lifespan of the battery. Or simple word, we double the lifespan of the battery. When battery become premature or become underperformance, either incapacity, so the only option left for them is disposal of the battery, without thinking any kind of alternative way that can extend the lifespan of the battery or so on. So we provide a solution. We call it as a battery circularity. We comprise of reuse back those particular battery, recondition back, even distribute back those particular battery to other semi-station of small, medium enterprise company. Some people aware when their equipment break down regarding the battery, so they were quite shocked in terms of costing, in terms of the capital that they want to purchase a new battery. It's a triple or double, even is more expensive compared to the equipment that they're using. So that's one of the hurdles. So in that sense, we give a solution that we can reduce their capex, capital expenditure, from purchasing new battery up to 70%. That's one part. Second part, in terms of environment, we can reduce the waste of disposal of the battery, which is this can lead to avoid any carbon footprint produced during the manufacture of a new battery. When we become a disruptive innovation into the standard linear economy of battery supply chain, there's a manufactured dealers already they dictate the idea to the industry, where there's no other option rather than replace the new battery. That's the best option. So when we come up into the solution, rise up awareness to the stakeholders. So most of them was curious. Does this technology really works? Does our battery can be reused back again? So in single sentences, I will say the awareness and acceptance of industry during that time. That's our biggest challenge. So the awareness is come together with a proof of concept. So we deal with them, we challenge them. Hey, you got a used battery? Yeah, we got a used battery. Okay, send that to us with a free cost. So we do it for you. We recondition back that particular battery, test in our own equipment, and then deploy at your own system. So they agreed on that part. So we did it, and we've able to recondition our client or customer battery. So they use it in their equipment. In that particular time, there's a turning point from that. Oh, this technology is really works. Currently in Renewcell, we're not only focusing only on the recondition of battery. When the pandemic hit us on 2 years ago, so during that particular period, we make use of the time to develop our own IoT applications. Because based on our experience, deals with those particular battery from the customer and client, we see that the main things that they are lacking is in terms of battery maintenance. So we pull out several team members and then connect with our partnership. So we come up with a BEL Mama, a battery management and maintenance. So this IoT is solely to monitor that particular battery that used in any industry. For example, like forklift industry, UPS industry. Because we believe with a good monitoring, with a good cloud analytics, it can give a predictive in terms of lifespan of the battery. So that is one of the most popular questions asked by everyone. Hey, you guys doing a battery? You know about EV? Are you familiar about electric vehicle? Or are you familiar about lithium ion? We do familiar. We do follow the trend basically. So we know how those particular EV works in terms of battery wise, not in terms of the car. That is one of our roadmap basically. Yes, currently we are focusing only on the lead acid and nickel cadmium battery, but we did do our own study, do our own research and collaborations with certain university to come up with a module for battery technicians. I think that's going to be one of our contribution into the industry of EV. When we talk about EV, we need to have an expert on the battery, because the car is powered by battery. For example, like Europe country or US, they have a certified battery technicians. In Malaysia, we doesn't have that. We believe we're going to be part of it in terms of maybe consultations, even partnership with industry, with EV manufacturing or EV development in Malaysia itself. We heard the tech name circular economy in 2018. So during that time, most of people say, "Hey, can use back is it possible?" Not even battery. It goes to any particular products. But when the time move on, 2018, 19, 20 till up to today, the term of using back material is there. So we can see most of even the stakeholders, the largest, the MNC company, they try to championing in terms of environment, in terms of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So that most of the company is heading up. So we, in the sense of we are ready in terms of our business model, where we are already promoting this particular thing, I think earliest than what they are trying to do with their own roadmap. So the acceptance of using back the battery or recondition back the battery in the industry, we can see there's significant game changing in that particular area. We already started that, I think 2019, where we have invited in several programs to give a talk regarding our solutions or how to promote a circular economy in terms of sustainable development goals. Recently, we have been called to join a circular economic conference by the STAR itself, so inviting us to promote the in terms of circular economy or battery circularity into sense not only industry level but up to community level. For example, by law, the commercial car battery cannot be tradable. It's illegal basically, but it's happening everywhere. You can buy a new battery, you can trade the battery, you can have your certain discount. So that's required for the community to understand why this is not allowable by the government, because the battery itself is hazardous. It's been highlighted by the Department of Environmental, which is one of the battery that underneath of schedule waste. So to ensure the community understand that these particular things for insect of battery need to be disposed properly. Most of us are struggling every single day when mentioned as startup, but remember that wherever that you struggle today or yesterday, it's build up your resilience. Whatever we struggle today, we are preparing for the next day or future onward. So don't give up. The journey is not a short journey, it's a long journey, but it's a very interesting journey.